Welcome to The Day is One. Months make a year, weeks make a month, and days make a week. This is The Day is One, where we talk about how we can get to our best in any aspect of life. I'll have different guests on the show, and this time I have one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Shay. Let's get it. Let's get into how we win the days. The day is one. We just got to get up and do something about it. Let's go.
Gotta win the day, it's today, a great day to be great. No, I can't sit back and wait. No, I gotta win the day, it's today, a great day to be great. No, I can't sit back and wait. Win the day, 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 go win the day, 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 go win the day.
Here it is. The first episode, we got Shay in the building.
First episode.
Yes.
We're on the potty.
Yes. Welcome to The Day is One. And let's just get into it. First things first, mental health check on a scale from 1 to 10.
What I'm feeling like.
Yes.
I woke up feeling good. I'm feeling real good, real focused. I got me some sunlight. I think I'm giving about a 9.
Okay. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm basically a 9 too. We out in the country. First time seeing my pop's new spot out here in Linden,
Real
Texas.
nice.
A lot of space, a lot of land. I mean, it's just, everything is everything. I always, feel good when, things like this happen.
Everybody winning.
Everybody winning. Shay saw some cardinals outside this morning. Good old red birds.
Mm-hmm. Pack of them.
Yes.
Literally a pack.
Yeah, so this episode, we're going to be talking about getting to your highest self, the importance of being at your highest self. And as a matter of fact, the title of the podcast is Your Highest Self. So, we're going to get into what we do to get to our highest selves and, basically how it impacts our relationships and the one that we have with one another. Period.
Yeah.
So, the importance of being at your higher self, one thing that I would like to share is that what you're seeking is seeking you, but if you're not ready for it, it will run away from you. So, if you're not at your highest self, if you're not doing what you need to do, it's kind of like, blocking your own blessings, not staying ready, trying to get ready. And when it comes, you kind of basically fumble the bag,
I like that. I like that. Yeah. Being at your highest self, it's like, if you can't be at your highest self, you can't be there for nobody else. Like, you got to do what makes you happy. And that's like, sometimes it be the simplest things, literally, as walking outside, getting some sun, journaling, eating a good meal, basically, that you prepare for yourself. Or, go out, get a nice meal. It literally just be the simplest stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we do so many different things together, but also on our own.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like what really benefits our relationship is the fact that we do so much by ourselves.
Then when we come together, it's like we do more stuff that builds us to be on our own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because one of my favorite things to do with D is to laugh. Like, we vent, and then by the end of venting, we just cracking up. Like, cracking up.
Yep.
And laughing builds character.
Yes, it does. We just like for instance, some of the things that I do to get to my higher self is I write in my journal every day. I try to write in my journal, and I've been doing pretty good. And sometimes if I may forget to close, that night I wake up in the morning, close for what that day was, and start my new one. Writing has really, really brought me to my highest self. Like, it being intentional, writing out my goals, just seeing what I need to do, and it really, writing in your journal really makes all your goals obtainable, because you end up looking at the smaller things of what you have to do that day. If you write down what you have to do that day, the bigger picture at the end of the month, it's going to be, it's going to be done. It's going to be finished. And, you know, that's how we win our days. Like, day by day, looking at the small things. Like, not just looking at the big picture, looking at the small things. So, writing is one of the things that I do to get to my highest self. And then, you know, listening to some music, having a good drink, may go out and eat something by myself, you know.
Mm-hmm. And you said you write your intentions. Something I want to say is being intentional about your days. That brings you to your higher self as well, because when you put it out, when you wake up and put it out there, what it is that you're doing today, feeling today, how you coming today, it really show up in that way. Like, it truly shows up. You wake up, be intentional. Okay, today I'm gonna give love when I'm out. Like, when I go to the grocery store today, I want to love everybody I pass. And you'll end up having just nice conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? You know. Just vibes.
Yeah, she tells me, like, different times where, man, I talked to this one lady, and I helped this one lady, and I did this and that. And so the thing is, like, you don't have to love yourself the same way someone else loves themselves, or you don't have to get to your highest self the way someone else does, because 9 times out of 10, like, I will talk to other people, but Shay is probably going to be more likely to do it just off of her being like, if that's her intentions for the day, she going to go out, she at her boom, she at a 10, she walking out, she done probably help somebody put some waters in their trunk, she done talk to them, she done probably help somebody, gave them the basket at Aldi, no quarter, you know.
Done gave
thanks.
50 compliments.
Yes, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Like, we'll be walking somewhere, you know, just going, could be somewhere to eat, grocery shopping, doesn't matter. Somebody might have this, like, cool outfit on or, like, whatever. Oh my gosh, you look so cool. See somebody else, oh my gosh, I love your hair. And I'm just like, like, you know, nodding, smiling, like, yeah, you're cool, but she's like the vocal one at that point. So it's just like different things that we do, and it's kind of a balance. Like, and that's one thing that we bring to each other is more balance. Like, and sometimes I can be the one that's more outgoing, but it has to be the scene, my scene or my vibe for me to be that way. And kind of the same thing with her. Like, we literally are like literally the yin and yang. Like, one person is this while this person is that, and it just flips.
And being in a relationship, like, it's like, I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people that I know, but I know a lot of relationships, people like at the neck. Like, see, us, it's like, we don't, if one of us want to go somewhere and the other one don't, baby, stay back. Because if you go and you don't want to go, the mood is messed up. Like, that we had to learn that the hard way. Because, like, I would go somewhere and I was like, I don't want to go. But then I'll be like, I don't want D to feel bad because I didn't go or something like that. But that was like year 1, 2. Baby,
now, no.
I don't want to go. Sometimes she already know I don't want to go. Like, I'm good. I'll stay back.
And saying no is, once again, how you get to your highest self. Like, just because you're in a relationship, and this was with any type of relationship, if it's healthy, at least, you have to know how to say no, and then your partner, your friend, your whoever needs to respect that. And then you have to, you know, you kind of grow to get to that point, but you realize that just because we are in a relationship doesn't mean we have to do everything together. And no diss to the couples that do everything together. That's how y'all live. That's how y'all get to y'all's high self.
Y'all like neck and neck. No, I'm just kidding.
No, she's not.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, that's just really how we also do some self-love, is getting to our highest self, is saying no. And it's okay. Nobody is offended by it or whatever.
And one more thing. You said friendships and relationships, and I want to say family as well. Yeah, like, you got to know how to tell.
For sure.
You got to know how to tell different family members, sisters, siblings, parents. You know, it don't really matter. It's like, we breaking curses and we doing what's best for us. Like, you know, love everybody so down to death, but it's like, if you're not at your highest self, you can't even be there for them. So it's like,
like, and if you force yourself to go somewhere, all you're gonna do is come and bring up some messed up energy. Like, and don't nobody got time for that. We ain't trying to water nobody's experiences down. So if you don't want to go, don't go. You know, and if you're going to be negative, nobody
She
needs
talking
negative
about
Nancy's.
don't go.
No one needs negative Nancy's around a good party. You know, it's no longer a good party once you do all of that. So, you know, that's just really, you know, saying no is one of the ways that it can help relationships all around. You got some more ways? How do we do our thing?
See, we just truly wake up and just give thanks and go with the flow of the day.
I will say being thinking about myself, being more positive with myself. Like, I'm a positive person for the most part, but fun fact, 85% of everyone's thoughts, no matter how positive you are or anything like that, are negative. 85% of your thoughts are negative. So that's why it's very important to always tell yourself positive things. It could be about your body image, how you feel about your the way you look at certain things and stuff like that. And that's something that I've really grown to love, my body image, because
it's like I would always tell her, like, you fine. You know, you fine. Because she's, like, really built. Like, if y'all see her mama, really built. Like, stacked, okay? But it's just, like, I be trying to put her in, like, certain outfits, like, styling. She's like, I'm going to be, it's going to be too much. It's too tight. But, baby,
I don't like
now she don't start going to got real consistent with the gym. And it's just, like, oh, I'm really seeing it drop or it get tight in here, so I'm really feeling myself. And it's just like, I've always told her that, but now she's like, you always told me this, but man.
I see it. I went to the gym, I put on that workout outfit. I said, hold on.
Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram.
Yes, DL Kyles.
Y'all can see. Don't look too much.
But man, I'm just like, wow. And then I was speaking on how I basically changed my body goals, you know, from just trying to be small or, you know, back kind of like as thin as I was in high school or, you know, something like in my younger days. But it's like, I'm a 31-year-old grown ass woman.
How old?
31. Born in 1991. Holla if you heard me. But it's like I'm no longer trying to be small. I'm not looking at my body in a negative way just because I'm a big woman. Like, and there's people that are bigger than me. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not the smallest woman, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm not gonna starve myself, baby. I like to eat.
It's natural though. It's you're like natural built.
Yes, like, I'm a solid person. Like, if I have on loose fitting clothes, like you can kind of see, like, dang.
And if she
big.
get too
Like
small, if she get too small, the head will be heading. You know?
Yeah, my head looks extra big. Like, when I look back at pictures from when I was delivering for Amazon, baby, I said, well, I was really, really small. I don't want to be that small no more. Kind of look like I was a little sick or something. But hey, yeah. But we're not shaming our body. We're loving ourselves. So, just saying, get to your higher self. Love on yourself. Don't, treat yourself negatively. Look at yourself in the mirror and love what you see.
Okay, Loving on That Body by Lundrell. Go listen to that. That's
Please
a goodie.
go listen to Lundrell. Please.
Lundrell to keep you at your higher self as well.
Sure will. That music.
A little yoga, a little meditation.
Man, say. And if you can't sit for 10 minutes, try 3.
Yeah.
Try 60 seconds.
It really don't matter. Try 3 deep breaths.
Yep.
It'll get you there.
Yep. Write one positive message to yourself before you go to sleep. Sleep on it. Dream on it. You know, that's basically how you get to your higher self. Do it. Find your flow. When you find your flow, you can find your higher self.
I like that. And I like being in my higher self.
But show. Okay, so now we are about to get into some, fun stuff. It's March Madness. We finna figure out who's gonna win the big dance, who is gonna show out, who gonna show up, who gonna do the thing. Who do you think is going to at least make it to the Final Four?
Okay, so I don't really know I know some, but I'm not good with the names, and I'm not good. But LSU, I know the girls be balling, Flage, Angel Reese. I know they be balling, they be outside with it, and I love them, and I love to watch them. So I already know they ball crazy, so they gonna be in the top 4. I'm pretty sure. And like I said, I'm not good with the other names. Like I know certain people, but once you say names, I'll probably be like, yeah. But
I be forgetting names. Would have to like look them up. Like the old girl for South Carolina, I can't think of her name, but she always wear braids, different color braids and stuff in her hair. South Carolina, they for sure gonna be in that Final Four. Like
white and red. They white and red.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They be balling. They be balling.
Yeah. You know, they upset LSU earlier this year. Tennessee upset LSU in the SEC tournament. I was not expecting that. One thing that I want Angel Reese to show out this whole tournament and come up big in those big games, because it's been a few games where it's kind of like, you know, like I think she's really gonna prove herself to be who she is every single game, no matter how big, no matter how small the game is. That's what I want to see her do. Yeah. But I really do think LSU and South Carolina, oh yeah. They're the top teams. I wouldn't be surprised if LSU won, but I think South Carolina gonna take the cake. I think there's gonna be some upsets, but I think South Carolina gonna do it again.
Is that the one with a girl who had the attitude?
LSU the one with the girl with the attitude, number 45.
Oh yeah.
Kim Mulkey took her out that game.
Baby, she came back like a star that she is.
Yeah, she ain't been tripping since. I said, yeah, as soon as I saw her come in, I said, oh, no, she'd be on my bench. Before you know it, timeout, she poops up. I said, yeah, because Kim Mulkey ain't playing that. Fun fact, we played against her daughter's team, 4th round of the playoffs, and got our ass kicked back in 2010. I played a terrible game that game. We ain't going to talk too much about that, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's a fun fact.
But yeah, so we with LSU and
South Carolina.
Yeah.
So what about music? Do you have, and it could be, you know, any song, favorite album right now. It could be old as all get out. It don't matter.
Are we talking like feel good songs? Cause you know I like to turn up. I like to feel good.
Yeah.
I like to switch it up.
Higher self songs.
Okay, higher self.
It could be a turn up song that make you get like that too.
What's my song? It's Gold by JoJo. Do y'all remember JoJo from back in the day? What JoJo sing? She sings some things, but this song Gold by JoJo, I literally be in the car screaming to the top of my lungs, and I'll do it every day. Like it's just a feel good song, but I love to turn up too. So if y'all know me, y'all know I'm one of them.
Yeah. Right now, what I would say my song is, I'm gonna say artist. I'm always on her, but Sade. Man, Sade just, she is the artist that's at the very top of my list. Nobody can ever surpass Sade. Absolutely nobody.
Yeah,
I don't care who you put next to her. No, Sade is untouchable. Sade is completely untouchable. So put her on, and hey, that gets me it helps me get down. You know, if I'm feeling too like high or too frantic, and then if I'm feeling kind of low, it helps me get on up. It just helps me get to my higher self. I mean, she a part of the formula.
That's her girl, y'all. Yeah, that's her girl. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'ma just go ahead and give y'all my turn up song that I've been turning up to for a couple months. That young dude Lil Tyler.
I knew she was gonna talk about Lil Tyler.
That Law and Order Part 2. Yeah. That's gonna take me there.
Yeah.
He go crazy. And he's so young. It's so many. It's so many. We ain't even gonna give them that.
All right.
Y'all gotta go listen to it.
All right. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the podcast. I'll say my quote first. This is gonna be on the day as one. I'm gonna post this a little after we wrap this up. And it is, your mental health is not for sale. Take it off the auction block. No more sacrificing what you need for what others want. You know, and that's just like, you know, you have to, or like we were saying earlier, say no. It is okay to say no. You don't have to say yes to everything. If you're not feeling up to it, say no. Stop putting your mental health up for grabs just to please other people. You don't have to please anybody. Let people be, you know, and if people say no, let them say no. You don't gotta act funny. You don't gotta think that they're acting funny. It's just sometimes people need their own space. They're not ready.
People go through whatever they go through on their own.
Take it off the auction block. Take your mental health off the auction block. It's not up for sale. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's mine.
And I do want to say this has been a fun first episode.
Yeah.
My quote is, love don't love nobody who don't love themselves.
Yes, come on.
Like, yeah. Basically being at your highest self. You can't love on nobody if you're not loving on yourself.
Man,
it don't work that way.
Say that.
So yeah, that's mine. For the finale.
That is so true. Love don't love nobody who ain't living on themselves.
Who don't love themselves.
Who don't love themselves. Yeah. And then you can't love nobody else if you ain't loving yourself.
That part.
You know, and speaking of, make sure you look on the website, The Day Is One, and you take that 5 love languages quiz so you can figure out how you need to love on yourself, how you love other people, what's best. And, you know, remember that you don't love people in your love language. You love them in their love language. You know, and that's also what'll help you be at your higher self, your partner, your family. Like, love them at their love language. And they got love languages for your career now, too. Like, back when I took it, back when I was like, 18, 19 or whatever, shoot, they just had, 5 love language.
And I think I took it last year.
Love languages are. So, yeah, like now they got career, friendships, everything on there. So check that out. It's on the blog. Loves What's Loving You or something like that is the title. But yeah, it's the blog. Check that out. Take the 5 love languages quiz. Love on yourself. Love on somebody else. And yeah, that's really it. That's how we are. So at the beginning, we was at a 9. Are we still at a 9?
I'm feeling at 10. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
I'm feeling good. I love good conversation. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay. And that's it. The day is one. Never forget it.
Bye.
Peace out, and hopefully we can have Shay back again. More than likely we are, guys. All right. The day is one. Don't forget it.
Winning the day.